Hello car lovers! Welcome to our 4 Wheels News channel. In this video, we explore the ALPINE A110-50 concept car. The first concept version for the Alpine range was unveiled at the 2012 Monaco F1 Grand Prix to celebrate 50 years of the infamous Berlinette Alpine A110. It was ushering in an era that revolves around a solid commitment to consolidating sustainable development in the motorsports scene. Its design captures the spirit of competition that has inspired it since 1962. The power it radiates as it passes through it is like that of a comet. The effect is awe-inspiring, exciting, and almost artistic. Embark with us on this journey towards the ALPINE A110-50 concept car, where technology and sustainability meet unimaginable concept car connectivity and possibilities. But first, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to stay on top of the latest news and trends in the automotive universe. Now, fasten your seatbelts and let's discover the ALPINE A110-50 together. Here we go. Alpine, Renault's champion brand, founded by Jean Riedel and of which the Alpine A110, also known as the Berlinette, was one of the most coveted cars. Here it is, in the form of the Renault Alpine A110-50, an anniversary concept. When Jean Riedel unveiled the A110 Berlinette at the 1962 Paris Motor Show, 11 years later, in 1973, it won the first World Rally Championship Constructors title, with some of the best French drivers of the time, such as Jean-Claude Androuet, Bernard Darnich, Jean-Luc Ferrier and Jean-Pierre Nicolas. It raced both in the rally and on the circuit of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The A110 was made for 15 years and was based on the Renault R8 and R16, from 1962 to 1977 for the engine of the Renault R8, marking the beginning of an Alpine adventure. Founded in 1955 by the pilot Dieppe Alpine, whose name refers to his victory in the Alpine Cup the previous year. The car had been developed from the Alpine A108. It was more elegant and dynamic, with an even lower engine cover, a larger glazing area and the rear lights of the Renault R8. The new engine required changes to the air intakes, with the radiator mounted at the rear. The cooling outlets were opened in the resin bodywork behind the rear wheel arches, disguised with 4 chrome strips. The changes only served to enhance the elegance of the A110 Berlinette. The restrained and balanced silhouette kept its lines extremely pure. Some time ago, it was still known as ZAR, its code name, Z like any other Renault concept, and AR for Alpine Revival. But mind you, that doesn't mean Renault is bringing back Alpine as its top brand just yet. No decision has yet been made. This concept is a kind of best of Renault. It is at a crossroads between Renault design's new identity, first seen in the Desir concept, hence the similarities in curves, bodywork and frontal appearance. Renault's history with strong hints of its past, namely the Alpine A110 and, finally, the passion and experience of Renault Sport Technologies. Driving a Berlinette is a life-changing experience. Above all, it was designed to win rallies, so it's not surprising that it has a certain pedigree, not a complicated personality, but a real character. You don't climb aboard an Alpine, you slide into it. But once you're behind the wheel, the connection is immediate. Agility and traction are strong points thanks to the rear mid-position engine, which tends to produce oversteer that's easy to control using the steering and throttle. Sometimes it's a little trickier to keep going straight, but life is all about compromise. This isn't a car you just take to drive, it demands to be driven properly. Your weaknesses are also your strengths. Indeed, as was the case with the Berlinette, this Alpine concept was born to race and embodies Renault's passion for motorsport with a vengeance. The technical platform of the Megane Trophy, in its competition version, a tubular chassis, a 5.24-liter V3 engine with 400 valves and 6 horsepower, an F1-style transmission, a steering wheel with color display with the same technology as the Formula Renault 3.5, an uncluttered instrument panel and the absence of driving aids. Make the Alpine A110-50 a motorsport fan's dream come true. Design-wise, Alpine enthusiasts won't be disappointed. Its bodywork adopts a new shade of blue, a modern version of the original Alpine blue. The same goes for its additional half-dome lamps. The Alpine concept also sports a signature 3D rear window, which reveals its mid-rear engine, sculpted carbon fiber bodywork and air intakes on each side, all reminiscent of the original A110. Now let's hear the sound of the Alpine A110-50's engine as we speed down the track, to experience just how amazing this concept car is in its performance on the track. The design, technology, and performance of this car are just a few examples of how far Renault Alpine have come in the automotive industry with the Alpine A110-50, a 50th anniversary edition of the infamous Berlinette Alpine A110 unveiled at the 2012 Monaco F1 GP. The evolution of the brand to the present day with the new Alpine Alpine hydrogen-powered concept car sums up that Alpine is definitely one of Renault's brands that brings great pride in being the creator of racing concept cars. So guys, what did you think of the Alpine A110-50 concept car? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more news and content related to Renault Alpine and the future of cars. Thanks for watching, until the next video.